The last 24 hours have been crazy. After the Goblin King, come back, get bounced into the middle of nowhere, walk to some town. Guaranteed I did get a pretty cool shopping trip, and I'm sure Gilead will be happy with what I got him, but I think that's when things started to go wrong. We found Umi and we started to talk to him about Candle and Mindil. We went off to go search her room, and after a little bit of my magic touch, found a couple of clues of where they might be going next. Somewhere called the Forgotten Forest. Trying to find some sort of item that can dispel binding magic. Viz got a little bit uncomfortable, and I may have made a mistake, but I hope everything's going to be alright. After a brief encounter, we all went back to the inn, albeit one by one, and I played the coolest show of all time.
Last time that we were here, the party arrived at the halfway inn and the village surrounding it, and, found out some mysterious things about Mindel and Candletea, duo that is currently missing. Or so they thought, until they found out that these people have been keeping contact with apparently Viz. But Viz has no recollection of this, and somebody has been pretending to be them. So, with the help of Yumi, the father of Mindel, they started to figure out what's happening, who's behind all this. And there was some, as I mentioned before, inter-party conflict. When Viz denied that they had any information about these artifacts of binding that has something to do with Candle going into this forgotten temple in the Forgotten Forest. Shenanigans happened, but people were able to calm down their emotions with some heavy rock concerts show at the local inn, some heavy drinking, and some discussions around a table. And currently our party is sleeping in their inn room, paid by Jetia's show in the inn. And that is where we hop into today's episode.
Who's ready for some nightmare?
Who is ready for some intense shit? Okay, so starting off with Cody and Jasmine this time, I would like for Taylor and Six for not to listen for a while. So, Jasmine.
Oh no.
You are sleeping in a bed.
Yes.
For the first time in ages. It has been so long since you've been in a proper bed. It feels amazing. And the sleep takes you straight away. Roll a religion check for me, please.
Oh no, I'm not very good at that.
As a cleric, yes.
Well, I'm not very smart. So, how does a 7 do?
In your dream, you travel through the sky filled with storm clouds. You can see the thunderous forms of these dark shapes. And suddenly your movement stops in midair. And one of the two clouds parts away with the thundering strike.
Uh-oh.
Roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, okay, I'm slightly better at that one. I'm thinking a different die. That was going. Perception. 6.
6.
Yeah.
You can see some glimmer of light, but you cannot make out what it is.
Fuck!
You try to reach for it, and the light seems to come towards you. And then the light dims. And you can feel this panic.
Oh, God.
In you. You can feel your holy symbol growing heavier on your neck. As it starts to pull you down from the sky. towards the vast mountainous range of glaciers down below. And you can hear a voice very familiar to you. It's Sorath.
Fucker. Okay, I
Let
mean,
me-
what is... Oh,
Save you. I can spare you. Please. What do you answer?
oh no! I should have prepared mentally for this.
I
there's-
warned you.
I know, but there's so many things that I want to say, but I can only say one of them, and I have to...
You can describe the feelings that your character is also, because
Well,
this is a dream state. As far as you
yeah.
know.
No, don't say that. Well, she is grateful that he's not dead, but she is terrified of him as well. She wants, like, deep down, she wants to reach out and trust him and, you know, go back to the way that they were, but she knows that's, like, logically that he's not who he is anymore and that she can't trust him, but there's still that longing inside of her.
All
So-
these thoughts swirl in her head when she's plummeting down, and she gives no answer because she doesn't know what to say to him. And he says, "Fine. Then it's your time to perish."
Oh,
And you can see the glacier coming closer and closer. And you snap awake.
okay. And I snap my neck. I'm dead. Alright, you two can carry on.
Okay.
Hello.
Let's go to Viz's stream next. So Taylor, you can go.
Don't even know why I put him
Right.
back on, to be honest.
I died, Viz. It's just you now.
Oh no.
Viz,
Uh-huh.
in your dream, you
Right.
traverse the familiar white fogs again that you have seen before in these visions that you sometimes have.
Right. I forgot to open my book.
No worries. You might need some note taking.
I can feel it. This pen, because it's here. No, it's
And-
really...
Somewhat already familiar female voice that is so soft and calm and
Mhm.
somehow comforting begins to talk to you from the mists that you cannot see through.
Nice, nice.
I can see that you're getting closer to your goals. You've managed well, but there is yet much that needs to be done.
Okay. Just so we're both clear, because I'm unsure. Whose voice is this? Or do I not
It's a-
know? Is it
it's
just a
a-
familiar voice, but it's not a person in particular?
It's the voice that has spoken to you in these visions before, these visions that kind of train you from your sleep.
Mhm.
That started just before meeting the party. Yeah, but you don't see any source for the voice.
Okay.
There's only like this dreamscape of mists,
Mhm.
and suddenly the mists form two figures once again.
Oh my
The
god.
the shape of a Jasmine, and the shape of Jetsia.
Take a step back. Especially if they form really close. But kind of
They
watch
are
them.
like a few feet away.
Okay. Now I'll just stop.
You do not yet know how deep the bind between you three is. You do not yet know about the common enemy of you and the demon. But one day you will. Go and save your friend. For they need you now more than ever.
Uh-oh.
And the mists take you. And you fade back to regular sleep.
Okay.
Okay, fair. Are
She's
you
just not
ready
gonna
for
speak.
your part?
I'm about as ready as I can be.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
What, like right off the bat?
Yeah.
Fuck me, okay. 9.
In your dream, you walk the halls of this inn that you're staying in. And it's a familiar feeling of watching from someone else's perspective. But you are unable to shake yourself awake. And the person who is searching for you currently climbs up the stairs, all the way to the 3rd floor, all the way behind your door. You can see their pale hand reaching for the doorknob. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Another one?
Yes, to see if you can shake yourself awake.
Natural 20. 21.
That is exactly what you needed. Nothing else would have worked. You wake up in middle of the night in your bed, next to Jasmine, as your bedroom door begins to so slowly open. And you can...
I want to just, like, sit up. I want to go to the door and close it with me and him on the other side. I don't want him coming in the room.
Okay, make a dexterity check for me. This would be acrobatics to see if you're
Acrobatics,
quicker. Yes.
14.
It's not enough.
Fuck.
Just as you go to close the door, there is this tiny hand of a child. The same form you saw before. In the forest.
Oh no.
And they stop the door. And they say, "Oh, come on. You wouldn't leave a child out during the night, would you? Sunshine?"
Look, not in here. Come on. And I'm gonna...
Sweetheart. Yes, in here. And they push you into the room where your friends are sleeping. How have you been, my Jetsu?
Listen, if they wake up, I don't know how they're gonna react to this.
I know. No worries. They won't be waking up for some time.
What did you do?
Shh. Don't be too loud. It's only a temporary thing. You know how your powers have grown since we last met?
Yeah.
Do you know what that means for you?
I have an unfortunate idea.
Oh, yes. Yes, quite so. And they walk around the room, go next to this, sleeping on the sofa, kind of play with their hair a little bit. Then next to Jasmine. I'm surprised that she's still alive. Somehow your presence keeps the beast away.
You
Well,
gave me a job. I've
yes.
got a job to do.
And to be quite
She's gonna be
honest,
fine.
Yes, as long as you are in the near vicinity, at least. To be quite honest, I am proud of you. You are growing stronger, and your stubbornness is turning into strong will, if one could say that. I only want to see you flourish, you know.
Then why keep me in these awful situations? I'm not flourishing, I'm caged. I'm caged, but in the entire world, I've got places that I just can't go now because of you. That doesn't sound like flourishing to me.
That's your darling. All the choices have been yours. I just present the options. And because you don't want your friends to wake up, let's, make things a little bit, swifter this time. 2 names, and you choose which one I will spare. Once again. And this time they're not some, people that you don't know. So this should be quite a lot easier for you. So tell me, which one do you want to live?
Come on, let's get this over with.
Handel or Mindel? Or do you want me to flip a coin?
Don't you start. Why? Why these two? I'm not... Give me more, for once. I've given myself
Let's
to
say
you.
that in the situation that they are currently, neither of them are surviving. But by a little meddling, I can help you guys along and maybe save one. Because I'm not bound by things so physical as distance.
How...
Mindel or Candle, Jetsia? Or should I wake Wiz up to give their input on the matter?
Stop. I will give my answer the second you give me one. I've made up my mind. Are they still in the forest?
Yes,
Candle. Save Candle.
it is done. You're growing so quickly. I couldn't be any more appreciative of this. Please have a good night, and,
So,
don't.
hold on.
Yeah?
My deal with Yaz, is that
Yes.
done?
I wouldn't say so. You spared their life from the Faith. Well, technically you can do whatever you want now. But the beast, for some reason, keeps following her. There's something suspicious about that. Something that even I can't see. Well, I think that is enough of a brain teaser for you tonight. Try to get some sleep. I think you have a quite busy day ahead.
Goodbye, coin.
Goodbye. And the child turns around and with the, kiddish, happy step, skips away from the room and closes the door behind them. What do you do?
Is it, still...
It's maybe 3 a.m., so you
Okay.
haven't gotten a full rest yet if you don't go back to sleep.
I'm just gonna sit on the bed for 10 minutes, stare at nothing, and then go back to sleep.
Okay.
What up? How come
The
Taylor
mor-
got the longest dream? Unfair.
The morning comes to all of you
And
as
so
the
does
sun
Jadzia.
shines.
Sorry.
Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
Don't worry about it.
Do you want to die?
I already did. Blech.
The morning comes to all of you. Most startlingly, most suddenly to Jasmine. He
Yeah.
wakes up from a nightmare of some sorts.
Uh-oh.
At least it looks like it.
No, I'm calm and collected, but internally freaking out.
Kind of shaky, one might
A
say.
little bit. I'm not even gonna wait for anyone else to get up. If someone is up at the same time with me, I'm gonna tell them that I'm going to buy powdered silver, but if not, I'm leaving a note and running out the door.
I would. Okay, let's roll Constitution to see how deep of a sleep you guys were in after your
Do I
10
have to do
seconds
that?
night scenes. Yeah,
I mean,
do that.
Okay.
No, yeah, do that for a
Okay.
reason X.
I got a 20.
7.
I got... What is this, Constitution?
Yes.
Check or save.
21. Now I'm rolling high.
22.
8.
Okay, so Jadzia has had the worst of sleep. So they would be probably awake.
Okay.
Around the time Jadzia that you, Jasmine, that you wake up, and
Okay.
Riz would be, you know, slowly waking up around the same time, but not quite up yet. You know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Well,
be if I'm already awake, I'm gonna be just there, just writing in my book.
I'm gonna turn, see that Jazzier's awake, and be like, I'm running an errand to get powdered silver. I'll be back soon. Don't go anywhere. And then I'm out the door. Like, not even waiting for a response.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm probably not paying attention.
This you wake up to the slamming of a door. Then Jasmine skitters out as fast
Probably
as
kind
they
of like
can.
a jerk awake, look around, nothing out of the ordinary, just lay back down.
Yeah, you
Still
have a few
awake.
hairs that are kind of, you know, dangling on your face after tonight, and
I'll
stuff like
get them
that.
later. I'm just gonna stare at the ceiling for a bit.
So, do you want to have your morning conversations without Jasmine present first, or should we go to Jasmine's little adventure?
If
Oh,
me,
Just-
if me
You
and,
guys don't have to wait.
if me and Viz are in the room,
Yes.
hey,
Oh no, there's no mediator.
Viz. Candle's in the forest.
We know that.
No, he's in trouble.
We know that.
Mindil's dead.
What? How do you know?
I can't. Looking at her, she's clearly been crying. Like, tears dried on her face. Has barely slept enough to get a long rest. Like, she's... Someone told me. And they tend not to lie. Not anymore.
Is there anything we should look out? Anything that you know will be waiting for us? Other than
Candle's
Them.
safe. But he might not be for long. Just Mindle's not. Are you hungry? I'm gonna go get some food ordered for everyone.
okay.
I'll see you downstairs in a bit.
Okay.
Down I go. Bye bye.
Do you do that? Do you do that when you leave?
Yep.
Does that mean that Jadzia is finger guns by? Hey.
In session 0, I said goodbye to Gilead by painting a giant pink love heart and doing finger guns at him with prestidigitation.
Yes. Okay, so Jasmine, you go
Yes.
down to the market. Are you heading to the thrift store with the grandma?
Yeah, it's the first store that I thought of, so.
Yes.
And then I
They-
guess, yeah.
Yeah, the store, like the flaps are still down on the front of the tent. Like it's this one huge, like long tent where there are like aisles of items on different shelves. You can hear some like scuffling about inside, and some like humming like a little bit to the left. Yes.
I'm gonna knock on the tent flap. No, it just
yeah.
kind of pushes it a little bit. Instead of...
Flop.
Yes.
Excuse me, are you open this early?
I don't know what time it is. I just ran out.
You seem like there's something going on, little girl. Come on in. Maybe I can help.
Okay, I will. I'm imagining like a camping tent where you zip it up from the bottom, you push it.
Yes, or buttons, because we're in medieval settings.
Yes. I fumble with the buttons because I'm stupid.
I was imagining you got like a shoelace and you've just like undone each one at a time.
Excuse me, do you by chance have any powdered silver?
Oh, we're doing some magic, are we?
Yes, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I hope that's not too much of a trouble for you.
No worries, lass. I can fix you up right away. Just give me a moment.
Wonderful.
And they go with their cane, like, to the back section of the thing, so, like, behind. Yes, and there's like, no.
Is it
Clang,
like the
clang, clang,
snake
clang.
or the sloth from Zootopia where it's like everything's super slow and they're like in a hurry and it's all going wrong?
Kinda, but not that slow. And they're like looking at every single thing. This close, like, no, bonk. Oh, this one. How much do you need, darling?
25 gold's worth.
Okay, let
God, I
me get
hope she
my
has enough.
scales out.
One
And they start to
does.
wait. It takes some time. Okay, here you go, darling.
Thank you, and I'll hand her 25 gold because I don't. Am I expected to tip people, or is that like
No.
Okay.
It's not a thing in D&D.
It's just America.
You can barter for prizes though.
I am not in the mood to barter right now.
Thank you so much, and for your very, very nice behavior on both of your visits, as you are a returning customer, they give you 2 gold back from the top of
Aw.
the pile.
Thank you.
Hope
You have
to
a
see
wonderful
you
day.
again soon, darling. Have a great day and good luck with your magic.
Thank you. I'll be back as soon as I can, and then I'm out.
Bye bye. And they close the tent door behind you.
Okay.
Yeah. Viz, you are in still your guys' room. What are you doing?
After what Dadsia just said and everything, I'm probably just thinking, like, what happened? What are we going to find in these woods? Oh God. I'm worried about whether or not it's true. Because if it is, then what are we gonna tell Umi? I feel so bad.
You can roll insight to try to like figure out if Jadzia was speaking the truth before. Like
Yeah.
if they believed what they were saying was the truth. So.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. 11.
They seemed like very honest about it. Like they seemed as straightforward about it as they were able to be, you know. Like difficult things to talk about, but like they were being quite honest.
Okay. Well, I'll probably just start prepping to go, I guess, get everything together and make my way downstairs.
You guys
Hope for
read-
the fact that wherever Jadzia is getting this information, they're wrong or lying. But
You guys reconvene at a breakfast table prepared by Jadzia, like ordered by Jadzia, where they're... What have you ordered for breakfast for whatever?
Just something nice, something hearty, nice hearty breakfast.
Traditional English?
Sure. Eggs, bacon, black pudding, if that's your vibe.
sausage.
Yeah. Some beans and mushrooms. Yeah. And there is, a steaming plate of food in front of everyone. Yumi is the one working the kitchen, and they are making you extra big portions for the journey today.
I have not made eye contact with that man once.
Okay.
I'd like
That is good
to.
to know.
I'd like to imagine that they're already seated having breakfast, and then I like burst in, grab my plate. I'm gonna be upstairs. Give me an hour, and then I'm just back up. No answer. Just
Oh,
that's what I'm doing. You
Yeah.
can try to catch my attention, but I probably won't listen.
Yes, Jasmine is a whirlwind to this morning, it seems. It's maybe 6 a.m. because it's, barely sun up, so it's very, very early.
What did we
So-
what did we have left to do? Last night felt like a week, and like I've like I've forgotten the plan for today.
I will give you inspiration for that. That was so smooth. Like, that's the kind of humor that I like. I will reward you for that.
What does inspiration do?
God,
So you have basically one inspiration D6 that the DM can give to players for, funny roleplay moment.
But seriously, what was the plan? I know we had to speak to someone, but I don't think that we
There-
need to. I think we were just trying to figure out why they were going, but I think we just need to get there.
Yeah, we were thinking on checking with the older woman about the journal. But
Right. Oh, right. I've still got the journal, I think. Yeah, I've got the journal and the map.
The page, yes.
The page of the journal, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whilst Yaz, we could head down and have a quick chat, and then hopefully by the time we're done, did you say an hour? What the fuck is she doing for an hour? Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter. I think if you're happy coming with me, if you don't want to come with me, that's fine. But I could use your help.
I'll come with you.
look at everybody getting along. This is
I'm gonna
wonderful.
throw an arm around him and just like drag him.
I will not let you. I will not let you.
If you duck under it, she's gonna turn it into a clap and just like carry on like nothing happened.
Love it. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. So let's go first to Jasmine because I want to kind of see what happens. How
Okay.
do you? prepare for
Everything's
this?
falling
Okay.
apart.
Okay. I'm going to push all the furniture to the sides of the room.
Yes.
So I
Okay.
have like a clear like thing in
Mm-hmm.
like the middle of the room, like a clear space.
Yes.
And I don't it doesn't say anything about like what I have to do like
Okay. Do you
with
want me
the
to?
silver.
Do you want me
um,
to describe it?
Yeah.
Yes. So you start the ritual needed for this, and you pray with the silver on your hands, and it starts to turn into this kind of silver liquid or thread that you use to draw a circle on the floorboards. That you then go to the middle of. You light some candles, some incense, and you start to meditate on your
Okay.
God and your faith.
Okay.
What's going on?
So, make the roll for me.
Okay. Please. Okay. I just want to double check. DC 20 wisdom insight check. So I
Yes.
get +6 to insight, so I need to roll a 14 or higher.
Yes, you need to roll a 14.
Don't let me down! Okay, it's 18. It's 18.
Okay.
It was like
Okay.
teetering between the 18 and the 2. I was like, oh fuck no! Okay.
So
Honest-
you focus.
Yes.
Yes. What do you say to your god?
Oh god, what do I say?
Probably not. Oh God. Actually, it's a good way. It's a good way to
That's
start.
a good opening.
Oh God.
What do I say?
I'll probably just I think I will, like, just repeat, like, a prayer that, like, I've said in the past. Or, like, I don't know if we had, like, some sort of church thing or, like, a hymn or whatever at the temple, but I'll just repeat one of those and just, like, close my eyes and meditate. And just
Yes.
kind of let
You-
it do its thing.
You sing the hymn of your people, the morning song to be exact. The song that you would all sing in unison once the sun rises every day. It was like the most religious part of the day because, you're God.
Yeah.
And at some point of the song, you start to hear other voices join yours. And you're not alone in this room and this inn. You feel that you are amidst your people who are far away, but singing this same song at this very same time.
That's so cute.
And then when the song comes to an end, the sound echoes in this magical space that you have created. And you see the flicker of light at the outer corner of your eye. And from behind you walks to your vision this creature of light, just barely visible to human eye. A great feline that walks around you a couple of times and sits in front of you.
Oh god, I want to pet it. That's my god. I was like, Jesus, walking in front of me. I'm like, oh hi. I'll just kind of bow my head in respect. I don't know, like.
And the feline places their forehead against yours.
Oh.
And you can feel this wave of warmth and confidence and assurance that everything will be fine flush over you. And you can feel that there is that tear in your heart, in your very deepest being. And the light surrounds it. And it dims down to a tiny speck. And once again you can hear your father's voice. He is proud of you.
Oh.
Your path is a difficult one. But no one else could walk it but you. For the record, I'm proud of you too. And your alignment has returned to lawful good. As the figure of light fades and the candles flicker out, and the silver ring on the floor flickers into dust in the air that glimmers around the room for hours to come.
Epic. I imagine the innkeeper comes and he's like, what the fuck happened to me?
I just think I wasn't going to say anything, but I think it's really funny that you run in, grab the plate, fucking sprint upstairs, door slam, and then the first thing we hear from downstairs is just dragging furniture.
And now there's like holy glitter on everything. That won't fade away for a
It
couple
looks
of
like
hours.
you've hit a fucking passing pixie with a baseball bat as like you walk in.
Oh no.
Not the pixies.
Meanwhile, Jasmine is having this holy moment. You guys go back to the tent that is still closed, with the front flaps closed with the buttons. Then you can hear inside.
Hang on.
Before
Duster.
before we go in, I'm just gonna like light up detect magic as well, because I want to have a bit of a. I've not been in here yet. I want to have a look around.
The amount of shiny objects that you see inside the tent is giving you a headache.
Wonderful.
Um,
I'm not.
Did I ever learn the name of the lady that ran this place? Because if I did, I didn't write it down.
You never asked for it.
Man,
Yes.
shakes fist at Scott. Oh well.
So they are also in my notes just a grandma because you never asked for a name. So they are now grandma shopkeep.
Okay.
I'd imagine, like, if you asked for a name, she'd be like, oh, you can just call me Granny.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So,
Okay. Okay. Start unbuttoning. And clear my
Did it
throat.
knock?
Who's there?
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
My friend was in here yesterday, and we were wondering if you'd be able to help us out. I'm gonna open the curtain and just like gesture to Viz.
Oh!
I'm sitting there very obviously sort of
Yeah.
not happy to be here look, but I'm here.
Yes.
Wave a little bit to Grandma.
I was about to try to find you. I sold you the wrong item. I don't think it's very useful for your kind of, adventure. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
Story retcon.
So here, do you have a noble title?
No.
Okay, so I don't
You
have to
should
call
have
you
lied.
sir.
That would have been so funny.
Here
Yes, I'm the
is for
princess.
here is for you, and they pull out this cream leather pouch that has like a leaf pattern sewn into it with like this yellowy golden thread. I feel like this is more fitting for you, and the price range is about the same. So because I wouldn't want to be called, a con man or as someone who just sells items for adventures willy-nilly. So I've placed the most common spell components inside. It should work better with your kind of a person.
Thanks for letting me
that's
know I didn't.
That's
I'll just
so kind.
How
just
can I
going
get
out.
back the...
yes, I'll give it back to Stella.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A pleasure doing business. I bet that is all that you need for today. I'm
God.
happy that I have... Yes?
Sorry, what was your name?
You can call me Granny.
Insight check. Does she have any grandchildren?
You can roll for insight check.
Take
4.
I have 18 grandchildren.
He seems like the type.
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
okay with like
Well, Granny, we're
Yes.
trying to find Umi's daughter. And
Oh, Mindle.
Mindle,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. One of my most loyal customers, I must say. Yes.
Did
How
she
can
buy
I
a
help
journal
you?
from you?
Yes,
Recently?
she did. Yes.
Can we ask the nature of
or-
it? Like what it
To
contains?
be more precise, she bought from me a key to open a journal that she had acquired herself.
You had the key to a journal.
No, I have a key that opens many things. Just for once, you can open any lock once, and then the key disappears. It's like one of my trademark items that I used to collect back in the day. Keys are wonderful.
Ah,
They're very useful, for adventurers. So she bought one from me to open a particular journal that had many locks around it. So it was quite an expensive buy for her.
so you have no idea of the journal or anything?
Well, knowing Mindle, as much as I love the little lass, she might have nicked it from someone. See,
No
she
judgment
has-
here.
She has quite a sticky fingers and quite a sense of justice, so every now and then, when she feels like some magical item or a journal or a study of some sort is in the wrong hands, she just might relocate the object to her own pocket. Let's say that.
I mean,
We have an agreement that she doesn't do that here, even though I've been wondering about those healing potions that were missing last week.
I'm sure it wasn't her. Can't possibly. She's
Well,
a good
she's-
kid. She's
Yes, such a sweet lassie.
it's
Yes.
lovely. Have you been around here for long? You seem to have a pretty permanent setup.
Well, I've been running this shop for 22 years
22
now.
years. Wow.
Yes. Ever since I, ended my own adventuring career.
Really?
Yes, my knees were starting to go bad, and you cannot, jump up and down, places, and you cannot like kill owl bears as easily when you don't,
Difficult
have the mobility. for
difficult to
that.
run into battle when your knees lock. I get it.
Yeah.
Did your ventures ever take you to the Forgotten Forest?
Oh yes, but only once.
What do you know of Vezelton the Immortal?
Oh, such a funny guy, really.
He's
He has a
real.
quite. Yes, of course he's real. Well, he started off as an adventurer himself, but he amassed so much power and magical artifacts during his lifetime that, well,
You hit level
His-
20.
you get the inspiration dice because I'm on a good mood today.
What the fuck was mine? I say so many funny things all the time. You just hate
Be
me.
funnier.
You're going to get yours.
Where's the end
Don't
call
worry.
button?
No.
And say if someone wanted to meet with
Have
him,
an audience with
have an
him,
audience
yes.
with him, is that an easy thing to accomplish?
Well, he is quite happy to have visitors, but the forest itself is not too happy about people going in and out willy-nilly.
And because there's some sort of temple, or there's
Oh,
some...
no. So, the forest is guarded by the tree folk, the ancient beings that were the creators of trees at the very beginning of time. It is said the Forgotten Forest is the very first forest and what's left of it on this earth. So the guardians of the forest are quite ancient and, well, quite strong-willed also. The temple is a whole nother deal, but that is not a place that I would recommend for anyone, ever.
And is it the exact kind of place where Mindel would go?
I would say so, yes. Because
Yes.
Mindel has, well, you know how crows are attracted to shiny objects? I think Mindel has that for old ruins.
I can't say I blame her. There's
Yes.
wonderful things to find. And
Yes, I believe that she will become even a greater adventurer than her father was back in the day.
I'm sure that she has a wonderful adventuring career ahead of her. Thank you so much for
Make a deception check.
I don't want to. Can I just be nice? I don't want her to know she's dead.
I wanna make it clear that
Oh,
I'm standing a little bit. Can I help?
You can use
I
your
don't know.
inspiration.
Yes, you can help, so Jetsia has advantage.
Good,
on
because
you.
that was a natural one.
That's really
Well-
funny.
That would have been
It's not
bad.
much better. What's my deception?
have
Plus 5. I've got the
inspiration.
inspiration die. Was that a D6?
Your
Okay,
Yes.
so that's 7,
inspiration.
12, and 17.
Okay, that's good because Granny rolled 15. So. Oh yes, yes. As long as she stays in, the good side of the law, which I doubt that she will do. Is there anything else? My shop isn't officially open yet.
We're fine. Thank you for
We're a
your
little bit
help.
light on
Sorry.
coin. We may come back in a few days. I can see you have a lovely stock, and I'm sure you probably have some stuff that may benefit
Yes.
us on our return.
So many people who try to go and find the secrets of the Forgotten Forest give up on their adventuring careers after that. So there is a lot of, items to acquire.
Well, if
Thank you for your help.
if we find anything
Sorry.
particularly interesting, maybe we'll bring it back to you.
Yes, I'm sure that I will give a fair price for any magical objects that you will bring back. And if you find any interesting keys, I am particularly interested in those.
And once again, finger guns back out the tent.
Anyway, have
I'm
a good
gonna
day.
hang back
Toodaloo.
Hang back a second and be like, thank you, sorry for coming in so early, but we appreciate your help. And then leave.
Such a nice mannered young person.
It's not like
Have a
you
good
guys
day.
Like you guys are the first person to barge in there at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, but at least we were polite enough to apologize for it.
Hey,
After you leave, they button the door shut, and there is suddenly like handwritten a piece of paper. They kind of like tape on the outside of the tent that says closed.
Why do we have to go to the same person?
We already had to go to her. You didn't. You could have gone to anyone.
Yeah, well, I wasn't
Well,
gonna go to the
Jetsia
drug
has
lord
a
McGee.
short attention span, so.
Jetsy's got what?
Jasmine has a
Oh,
short
right.
attention span, I was saying, so. So, Jasmine, you end your ritual. You have managed to gain the level good alignment once again, and you've managed to gain inspiration die that you can add.
Yay!
Oh, I need to
Is
get
that
on.
just a pity? Is that a pity inspiration?
No.
Yes.
Also, for the next 5 hours, any spells that cause radiant damage, the radiant damage is doubled for you for next 5 hours.
Ooh.
Okay. Do I have any spells that deal radiant damage?
Okay, so it's 5.5 hours travel to the forest.
Is it?
It's around 5 hours.
It's 5
to be
hours
honest.
travel.
That's too funny.
Man.
So do you just want to go
On
back
foot,
in and wait
At
for
least.
whatever Yaz is doing?
Yeah, we should head out soon.
So you head back in, you wait for Jetsia, you take a couple of drinks. Yumi is quite busy in the kitchen, so you don't have to worry about facing him yet. Or, you know, maybe it's not going to be too hard to face him later. So, Jasmine, you've finished with your business. Your bedroom is glowing and glittery.
And a mess because all
Yes,
the furniture
a
is
mess.
on the side.
What do you guys do? Do you reconvene in the bar section of the tavern?
If
Um,
Yaz isn't downstairs when we get back, I'd head upstairs anyway.
You return to, you know, a sparkling show of glitter falling.
I'm covered in glitter.
Yes.
Oh, don't breathe that in.
Viz is gonna wait downstairs because I was gonna say they're probably just gonna sit
Yeah.
at a table and watch the stairs.
Yes.
Wait.
I'm
So
just
all
gonna
the powdered silver is basically glitter now around the room.
I'm gonna prestidigitate right in front of my face and just cause like a constant, very slight breeze to blow it away from my face.
That cost a lot of money.
It's just we need to talk.
Am I in trouble?
You look around the room to see all the furniture against the wall.
What have you done?
There are some candles that have melted down, like as a pool of candle wax on the floor.
Oops.
Yaz. What the
Well,
fuck?
duty calls.
Please don't tell me you took a shit in here.
What?
Huh? Anyway, we Is Viz upstairs or are you downstairs?
Downstairs.
I'm gonna close the door behind me. Come, sit down. And
I will sit down on a bed that has a dresser on top of it.
I was just gonna clear the sofa for both of us, and then seeing you do that, I'm just gonna sit down. So as far as we went and spoke to the thrift store lady, Granny.
Oh, you went to see Grandma too.
Now everything makes a lot more sense. Yeah, so the forest is guarded by the first trees, the tree folk, the ones who started the first forest.
Well,
And
that's cool.
they don't really like people entering.
It's less cool.
Less cool. But there's a temple where they don't really go, which is apparently a death trap, which is probably where Candle is.
That
and
complicates
probably
things.
where Mindel was.
Is Mendel not there anymore?
She's probably there.
Okay, well let's get going.
Mindel's I'm just gonna look at your tears in my eyes again. Mindel's dead. But Candle is safe and he has temporary protection. So
How long is temporary?
probably until we get there.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, I don't know how to... I don't know how to tell Umi that his daughter's gone. The last time that I had to tell someone that their child was gone, it didn't go well. And I can't lie to him.
How certain are you that Mindel has... Is there any chance that you've been given misinformation? None at all? You're
Not this
trusting
time.
this completely?
Anything else, I would question to the end of the world. Not this. I don't know what to do.
Well, we won't know until we get there, right?
So just not say anything until we get back.
Well, I
Keep
don't
him
want...
with the hope that we're gonna bring back his daughter, but I know that we can't.
I'll hold out hope. I'm holding out hope. It's not that I don't trust you. I do. I really do. I want to see it for myself before I...
I'm gonna just like put my hand out, almost gesturing for you to like take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm just gonna
A little apprehensively.
give your hand a little squeeze and smile. Then let's go. And I'm not gonna let go of your hand.
Okay. Inside check as to why the fuck you're holding onto my hand.
Yes, do hit a roll. And then we will return to Viz downstairs, all by themselves.
I would like to
22.
say that while I'm sitting downstairs, I have pulled my hood up at some point.
I'm
Okay, good thing.
22. I'm scared. Genuinely scared. And there are things in Jadsier's mind that have not been a problem until now. And she is terrified of how she got this knowledge and the knowledge itself.
Okay. Lead you downstairs.
So Viz, while Jetsia goes upstairs to check what the heck Jasmine has been doing, you know, there was like a sound of magical poof at some point. I imagine. You've been sitting down. What have you been doing?
Probably just
Are you-
like sat down, was just keeping an eye on the stairs, pulled my head up, and then just kind of waiting, thinking.
Okay.
Probably looked kind of out of it, like I'm just staring at the ceiling or something.
Yes. As you are just, you know, lollygagging, spending your time, you kind of fiddle with your bracelet. And for the first time ever, you notice that those scrapes at the back of the bracelet seem to form some kind of a symbol. Make a perception check for me.
Oh, come on.
Manifesting that you roll a 20.
Shadow. It did not work.
You have these inspiration die.
Do I want to? I
It
think
only
I'm gonna.
lasts 24 hours, I think. 24 hours or 12 hours?
I thought the inspiration was permanent.
I thought it was...
The DM inspiration lasts for as long as I say.
Ah.
Because I'm the DM. So basically, it stays until you use it in my campaigns. It's like, it's good karma, from the DM to you.
I feel like I shouldn't have wasted it.
I'm gonna
Well,
hold
I mean, I feel like the
on.
consequences would have been pretty dire if you had succeeded.
I'm gonna hold on to that. I think I rolled high enough. I got perception.
It's like a 4. or
Eight.
something.
Shut up! It's 15.
Oh, okay.
That is just a DC.
I'll take it. I will take it.
You
Y'all get to watch me draw in real time. It's gonna be awful.
here with some time to, walk about things and, wonder about the world. You notice that the scrapes, the bracelet, are hiding kind of away a symbol
Mm-hmm.
that is a hyena with the sun forming like this halo behind their head.
Hee-hee-ha-ha.
Never mind. I'm just gonna write it down
Sound
because I
they
can't
make.
draw that.
Yes, it is in the picture that I have sent you about the bracelet.
It is.
Yes, so you can see it there.
I can't check it right now. It's open.
No
Crazy.
worries. I can
Man.
send you a picture on the break.
Works for me. So a hyena symbol with what?
A hyena with the sun forming a halo behind their head. Like the corona of the sun, is kind of spiky,
Rona, sorry.
Well, it's called the corona of the sun.
I was just looking at the camera. You didn't need to say it.
Okay.
It is symbolism. Wait. No. Not this time.
Crazy. That's kind of weird though. But
That's
Whatever.
suspicious.
You
That's
kind
weird.
of,
Weird.
I think Yumi has brought you like a mead or a cider, and you kind of dip like
It's
part
6
of your
a.m..
sleeve. Well, you guys are going to have a rough day. And people in medieval times mostly drank like super, super low alcohol percentage meads and alcohol because water wasn't always clean. So
I probably haven't taken
It's
more than a
literally
couple
filled with
sips of it.
shit.
yeah, but I imagine that you might have like dipped your sleeve in a little bit to like clean off some of the dirt, and the symbol is more clear now.
Yeah.
You can roll a history check for me.
Sure.
I thought you were gonna say shit.
Oh my god.
What's this funky symbolism all about? Huh? Oh, that was awful. You said history?
Yes.
I got a 4.
Shit.
No fucking clue what that is.
Damn, dogs are cool.
It's some kind of a dog or a cat, perhaps.
I know it's a hyena. I'm keeping that. You can't take that from me.
Now that you think of it, you're not sure that it's the sun. It might be just,
A
like
donut.
cactus or a donut.
Damn,
or
that is a dog
something.
wearing a flower crown anyway.
Maybe they have a very, very fancy helmet on.
I'm just
Battle.
staring at it, just thinking.
Yes, and this is the moment where you guys come down to this, watching their bracelet, looking over.
When
at
I
it.
see them come downstairs, I'm gonna.
Is Braun in the dining
For
room?
fuck's sake.
Yes, Bron is there, kind of like
Is this a
slowly.
good idea?
That's what I want to discuss with the group.
Yeah, so crocodile munching, with fingers at bacon and some eggs. Eating, their breakfast currently.
I'm gonna sit down next to Viz.
Yeah.
At this point,
So, yesterday, while you guys were talking, I made a friend. His name is Braun. He's a
Uh-huh.
Goliath.
Uh-huh.
And when you, I was under the previous impression that we might need some help, but now I'm second guessing that this might just be another
Where's
person
you
to
were
take care of.
And
I'm gonna.
There is a huge Goliath that whose head is kind of hitting the ceiling.
I've got one eye.
Um,
I'm blind. Leave me alone.
Yes, like in one of the corner tables with a huge tankard of ale and like even larger plate of food, eating it with their fingers and like always pieces dropping back to the plate. Filling a crossword puzzle. With their other hand, like.
Looking at him, can I want to size him up? Does he look like he can hold his own?
Yes,
Do I think I could beat him in a fight?
No.
Not in a fist fight.
until-
In a just a general fight, and if anything goes, would I be able to beat him?
Roll an insight check.
18.
You
19
might
minus
be
1.
You might be able to outsmart him.
Mhm.
You might be able to cast some spells, but if he got close enough to hit you, you would be a goner.
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a bad idea.
I think it's a great, brilliant
I think-
idea.
No, I don't think it's a good idea. That's my 2 cents. Because
Oh, no,
we're
I'm the
already going
deciding
into a
vote.
we're
How-
already going into a situation that's
I mean,
dangerous.
we got
The last
one
thing we
no.
need is
We've got
bringing.
one no, one yes, one unsure, and I'm going to pull out the coin. How about we flip for it?
No.
Come
I think
on.
I'm gonna.
No,
It's not unsure. It's undecided. First of all, and I think I
we don't
really
need
like
to be
him.
dragging
I don't want to
more
put him in
people.
any danger.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say no.
and
I
we don't have
think-
time to sit around arguing or convincing or asking people for this. We should go.
I feel like if you offered him a fight, he will follow you to the end of the earth.
I agree, but I just don't want any more harm to come to someone.
Alright. Then we need to move. Quick.
Let's go. And I'm going to walk out the door, whether or not they follow.
Out we go.
I'm gonna.
Are you guys going to walk, or are you trying to, get some kind of a, faster way
Is
of
it 5
travel?
It's 5 hours on foot.
Yes.
What
yes.
faster way of travel is there?
Horse, but we'd have to get
Horse.
2.
A dragon, as you guys.
Yeah, a
Or
dragon could get us there in like half an hour.
less.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Bullet train? No. Yeah. So basically, there is an option of hiring a cart or a horse or something.
I have a
if you
distinct
guys-
feeling if we get a horse, we're not bringing it back probably. So
We could just tie it to a tree. Oh wait, no, the trees are alive. They
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't like it.
Hey bro, hold this for me.
Hey, bro, can you help you? Bro?
So it's like 7 a.m. now because you've done your thing for an
Yes.
hour. We woke up at 6, so we get there at midday.
Yes.
We could run. Can we run there?
Yes,
Yeah,
and you will
I'm
be
gonna-
making Constitution saving throws along the way to see if you get exhausted.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
not
just
good.
And-
say this is not stopped. They're still going.
I imagine we're walking
This
and
is
talking.
this is
Yeah,
this
no.
is meta. This
Okay.
is meta discussion happening right
Okay.
now. Whether
Also-
you, as a party, want to acquire a means of travel.
Thing is, why am I so out of focus? Jadzia goes blurry. It's really weird.
Yes,
Um,
it's all the tears in your eyes,
We can like hitch a ride there and just walk back.
Do I see any carts that look like they're going east?
Make a perception check.
Can I help with that?
Yes. So
Okay.
either
Can I
two
make-
separate rolls
Do
or
it separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, perception.
yes.
D&D
Okay.
Rod is blinding me. 21. 21.
Okay. Jasmine, you see the familiar figure of Dream, the other believer, that has a small
Sorry.
cart, like a cottage carriage.
Yeah, like a
sort of
covered wagon.
Yes, that sort of a deal, and like a one horse. Like that's more of a pony. Like in front of the cart, ready to head east, hit through East Road. From here.
Maybe we can hitch a ride with my friend Dream.
The other friend.
I'm sociable.
If they're going that
I'll
way,
go-
I just don't want anyone there.
Mm-hmm.
They could get us closer. Hey,
Yeah.
Biz! Hey, Biz!
Oh,
Hey, oh!
Yeah.
Turns back, kind of like,
I'm gonna point at the cart and then just shrug.
Just give me his moment, and I'm gonna run up to Dream.
Oh,
it is
hi there.
stop.
Hi, Dream. Which direction are you going in for your
Well,
pilgrimage?
I'm heading for east for a little bit because I need some herbs for my, daily rituals.
Yes.
And I have heard that there is a wonderful patch of birch trees, just a few hours from here to the east.
See, my friends and I are also heading east for a few hours. Do you mind if we tag along?
It wouldn't be a trouble at all.
Wonderful.
I will
wait
always
more.
help a fellow believer. Oh, these are your friends?
Yes, this is
Hi.
Viz and Jadzia.
Oh,
Jadzia, Viz, this is
wonderful.
Dream.
Hi, Dream.
May the light of dawn be always with you.
Thank you.
I bow.
So,
Confused.
my pony might be sturdy and small, but he has quite a lot of strength in him.
Wonderful.
Are you in a hurry, perhaps?
Tad.
Quite
yeah.
a bit.
A little. Just
It would be.
There's a reason we're not walking.
Yeah.
Well, they go to their horse, and you can see them make some hand gestures. And you
Druid. No.
you can roll Arcana to see if you recognize the spell.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Woo! Woo! I actually rolled well. Except I'm pretty sure my con is -1.
20 non-natural. 18 plus 2.
15.
Nice.
19.
Okay, you all recognize the spell to be speak with animals.
Ooh, cool.
She kind of kneels down in front of the pony and pets the side of
How
their
short
face.
is this fucking pony?
Well, yes, but like a sturdy pony, like worker
Like a
pony, a Shetland pony.
I was gonna say Shitland. I'm glad that you remember the actual
Shetland.
name.
The Shetlands are to the east. We're going back to his hometown.
And you can hear like soft from Dream,
Oh.
and
He shit
the
himself.
horse.
Oh.
And a horse talking back to them like in a kneeing and making all those horse noises that I don't know how to pronounce in English.
Neigh.
Anyway.
Nay. Winnie.
Winnie. Okay.
The knights who say knee.
And
I say ye,
after
you say
like a minute, a Dream like straightens themselves and takes the dirt off from their very, very shiny white clothing that they have on today.
Mhm.
Well, my companion here is willing to, make a bit of a, haste. Since I
Haste.
promised them some extra corn and carrots in the evening.
Oh, thank you
Um,
so much.
So,
Is there anything we can do to
Anything
help you
for
out
me?
on our journey?
well, if you see any blue flowers with 6 petals, I would love to gather some. I think they make an amazing tea for meditation purposes.
Okay.
Yes, they're called the Queen's Lily.
Queen's Lily.
Yes,
Beautiful name.
yes, quite useful. If you see any,
I don't mean to rush things along.
Yes.
Is there any chance that we can ride and talk?
I thought that's what we were doing.
let's hop on and get going then.
Yas is just off galloping on her own.
Man, fuck you. I'm not. You can't spare 15 seconds for a conversation.
No, someone's
And-
died, Cody.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. It's me, the mid-roll wizard. What's that I hear? You aren't following the No Time to Die crew and all of their socials? Unacceptable. I am commanding you to head over to linktr.ee/No Time to Die podcast. Click on every single one of those links and make sure to hit that follow button on every single one. One of those links will lead you to their Patreon where you can see all the extra content they do, such as the post-show show where we talk about the show. It's a stupid name. I don't like it. But it's the best that I could have Taylor came up with. Just make sure to head on over and follow, shit.
The party is on this tiny wagon with the dream, the princess lady, and the tiny pony is trotting about as fast as they can past these roaming hills with morning mist and dew still looming above them, and these, little sections of trees and the different vegetation on both sides of the road. The road is quite rough, so it's quite a bumpy ride. So you kind of need to, yeah, you kind of need to hold to the sides of the cart to, stay on it. It's like the cart is long enough for a person to lay in it, but not much bigger. So with 4 people in it, it's not too much space for each of you. But you are going towards the Forgotten Forest as fast as if you were running. But now you won't get exhausted.
I'm keeping an eye out for Queen's Lilies and any nasties that I see.
Yes, that is a perception roll right there.
Can I do that
It's
too?
with disadvantage because you're going fast. Yes.
Can I roll too?
Yes, you all can roll for that.
Oh, 6.
Well,
Okay. I got, what is this?
I rolled
Perception?
8 twice.
it was meant to be.
Can I just
12.
go with my passive perception instead?
No.
It's higher.
I rolled
What-
a 12.
12.
Why do we all suck?
So, Jadzia and Viz are way too focused on the current goal, the Forgotten Forest, and you don't have the mental capacity to pay mind to colors of flowers that are
I've-
whizzing by.
This is
Jasmine,
probably too busy trying to sit as far away from Jetsi as
Jasmine.
possible.
yes. Meanwhile, you notice that there are a few birds in the sky, flying high up above.
I don't
There.
want to look at the sky, I want to look at the ground.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
how shit you
And
rolled. You're upside down.
And you do not see any dangers, and you don't see the
flowers.
flowers yet, at least,
Yeah.
that fit the description. You were sure that you saw a pair of antlers in one bush when you passed by.
Dear.
Yes, but nothing that, catches your attention.
Okay, I want to make sure that, Dream is noting that I am trying to look for flowers. I'm trying to be helpful.
I'm quite sure that she notices that you all are looking the best you can, even though some efforts are hindered by other worries currently.
Okay.
And they are still every now and then casting the spell. Every now and then the pony kind of slows down for a bit to, have a breather. And on those sections, Dream asks for you guys to walk for a bit. In a faster pace of
Right.
walking. To keep the pony a moment of rest. But due to going on top of the taking this cart ride, when the sun is at the point where it's maybe a little past 10 in the morning, you start to see this very, very dense forest come to vision in front of you.
Okay.
Any signs of pathways or ruins or?
Well, the road starts to turn northward here instead of going towards the forest. So Dream is kind of slowing down, telling the horse or the pony to, come to a halt. So where are you hoping to go? Forward or follow the road?
I think this is our stop.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we need to hop off here, but I don't see. Thank you very much for your help.
Well, keep your eyes open if you see the Queen's lilies.
Absolutely.
I will be in the town for a couple of more days.
If we
So?
find any on our travels, we'll make sure there's somewhere for you to collect.
Well, I'm quite sure that Jasmine knows all the places in the world where I might end up on my
Yes.
travels. So, we are bound to run into each other at some point.
I look forward to it.
Yes. May the
Finger
morning
guns.
light bring wisdom and hope for you when you enter the forest.
Thank you.
I have only heard bad things about it. So, stay safe. And I know you will, because God is with you on this beautiful day.
I'm gonna
Thank
look
you
at
very
Fizz.
much.
Goodbye.
I'm just looking. I'm just like,
And on a
Why
on a
not?
very slow pace now, the pony is drenched in sweat.
I'm gonna give him a
They-
little pat if he lets me on the way out. Like, thank you.
As they're fucking off, I'm gonna just grab my lyre, play a few notes, and I'm gonna give the pony bardic inspiration because I feel like he might need it.
Oh my god!
That's funny.
Yes, let's see how he does. Okay, that was a natural one on the
Oh, no.
roll. But there. So the bardic inspiration does nothing.
And I lost I lost the slot. This is going
No,
good, guys.
like the bardic inspiration stays for the pony. So like they might be exhausted, but like they can like make a Constitution saving throw against exhausted later.
He'll be fine for like
So-
the next 10 minutes or so, I reckon.
Yeah. And they wonder of continuing the road northwards. So here you are. It is about like 20-minute walk to the edge of the forest, as far as you can see from here.
Okay.
It is really weird. It is like coming noon soon, but the forest is dark.
I'm gonna
Just-
not let anyone get within about like 30 feet of it.
So you walk closer until you're very close.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
No.
walk towards the edge of the forest. There are no clear openings. It's very dense and thick, and there are vines going all around the trees, and there is moss hanging from the tree branches, and it seems like no single ray of sunlight can pierce through this forest.
I will pull out my mace
Yes?
and cast light on the mace so it is glowing.
Okay. You cast light on the maze, and it brings this kind of a like halo-esque glow, like this very, very pure light around you. And as soon as you point it towards the forest, the light dims to half of its size.
Ooh, that's so cool!
Magical darkness.
Uh-oh.
Looking left, looking right. Any. Hang on, I've got the fucking map. Hold on. Never mind. On the map, is there where the temple is? If I look at it. Hold on.
The map that I gave you?
Yeah, no.
No. Yeah, no.
It is not that specific. Fuck,
No.
we should ask if
This-
there's a map for the forest.
This forest
Question.
is called the Forgotten
Que-
Forest.
Mhm.
Yes?
Question for Cody:
Yes.
Is light a cantrip?
Yes.
I'm gonna hang on. What do I have? After I see you cast it on your mace, I'm going to take out. I don't want to take out a weapon because I don't know reasons.
Pick
The
up a stick on
component
the ground.
pouch hanging on my hip. I'm gonna like gesture to it and be like, "Do you mind?"
Me? Oh yeah, I'll cast light on the component pouch.
Word.
I'll hold out my sword and give you a thumbs up.
Ta-da!
And
Thanks.
now you look like Christmas lights. Dude, all the creatures in the forest. Roll a d12 for me, everyone.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Oh no.
Yes.
Alright, everyone, roll low.
9.
That's not low.
Where's my? I always forget which one's the
9!
12. No. Where's
Roll
my
a
bad
9,
one?
6.
Be part of the crew.
I guarantee nothing. I rolled a 7.
Fuck.
Boo.
Okay.
Shut up.
Once you've all have this like items of flight on you, there is one like particular section of the front of the forest, like the edge of the forest, that seems to like have withered down somewhat, and suddenly there is a start of a path ahead of you.
Ooh,
No, don't.
why not? This is the only opening.
The tree people don't like people.
I will go introduce myself.
You will
I'm
get squashed.
Says who? How do you know this?
Listen, there's something with these. For whatever reason, they don't want people entering the forest, so
Well,
Why
we
would
can
they
just
offer-
ask politely.
I don't know if they're the talking type.
Well, there's
This-
only one way to find out.
You can see Viz being every other word like on the background.
I'm going to walk up to the entrance of the path, take about 5 steps away, and then
Yeah.
start walking that way so that I'm close enough I can see the path,
Yes.
but I'm not on it, and hopefully far enough away that if someone were to look on the path, they wouldn't see me. And I'm gonna be like, you can either follow me or stay here and keep arguing.
okay.
Also,
I'm going.
something funny. Every time that you've cast light, so you cast light on their component pouch and it lit up, and your mace went out, and then you did it on my sword and their pouch went out.
Actually, I have 2 light cantrips, so I can
Yes.
have 2 things lit up at once.
The spell-
Yes, because they have their racial feature and their cleric feature. So
so you get to
That's
put it
really
on
fun.
2 objects.
yes.
Alright, I'll
That's
put
funny.
it on.
I won't. I don't need it. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
The
So
one time it's helpful to have 2 fucking light
This-
cantrips.
roll a nature check for me.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
I can do that. I'm good at that too, kind of. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use that one. Where's the one I was using before? Vanishing dice. Great. I'll use this one. That didn't end up well. I'm gonna use my inspiration. I forgot I had that. But I
Yes.
feel like this is important. It's a D6, right?
Yes. Add a
I'm not gonna
d6.
use
to the
this
roll.
D6. I'm gonna use this D6 because it's green and I'm rolling nature.
Yes.
Ooh, surely that will make it better.
Guys, glad I'm happy.
It didn't really help that much.
Fuck.
So it's 10 plus 2, 15.
15. That is just a DC. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh no. Wisdom?
Wisdom
Oh,
saving throw.
okay.
Cody, what
I'm
are
not
you
good at
doing?
that one. Can we change it to a dexterity one? I'm good at that.
No.
Where is my other dice? Now I'm concerned.
You have like 40. It's fine.
Yeah, but I wanted to roll this one because we're in the woods. I lost my green D20. I have so many dice. I can choose the thematically appropriate one. That's a good roll. I got a 19.
Plus.
Okay.
That was with the plus.
Okay.
As soon as you walk into the forest,
Oh no.
you get a little woozy.
Okay.
And suddenly your mind kinda, on its own, goes through all your intentions of why you are entering. Your need to find a candle. Your need to save a friend.
Wanna find my homies.
Yes. And suddenly, the path that appeared before it closes. And a new one opens where you stepped, leading to a completely different direction.
Stop. Just look. Do I? Can I? I'm gonna make a perception check.
Yeah.
Can I do that? Okay.
You see
Wait.
the very trees move out of this way. Yes?
Hang on. I can think. 19.
What do you want to perceive? What do you wish to perceive?
If there's any sign of like where the magic that just first came into my mind and then made a path appear before me came from, or
You-
it, yeah,
Yes, you are a ranger.
I
I'll
am.
say that. Your mind suddenly goes through all these memories, all these intentions.
Yeah.
And as the memory like fades from your mind,
Yeah.
you feel it kind of echo around you into nature for a minute. And as it reaches a tree or a bush, that particular plant or vegetation gives way for you currently.
You know what? I'm gonna follow the path.
You follow the path.
Let's follow
Alright,
the path.
can we catch up first?
If you
The-
want to,
The note
I
said.
just keep walking.
Hold on, Viz, don't go any further. The note said
Stop.
it's only gonna let people in that are worthy. We're all on
Okay,
the
well, I
same
guess
quest,
We just hope
and
that
you
we're
seem
worthy.
to have been let in.
Well,
I'm
if you
gonna
wanna-
very, very, very tentatively take a step into the forest.
Okay. Roll a nature check for me.
A nature check.
Yes.
I'm okay.
This is
That
not the
I'm
time to
smart.
have -1
Mm.
nature.
Never mind. Maybe 14.
14.
12 plus 2.
As Viz is walking forward, slowly the trees are leaning back in. There's a time window in Viz's steps that the path is open, but it does not stay open for you if you don't hurry.
Viz, come this way.
take a couple steps back.
You turn around and the path is no longer clearly there. It's only in front of you.
Whack. Okay, then I'm not gonna move. Like, like you can come here. I'm not heading back. Like this is
I'm gonna,
the best lead we've got for the forest.
I'm gonna
So like,
swing round to Yaz.
Yes.
Yaz. Liar. I'm just gonna do like a little riff. Please.
Okay. I'm going to approach
You've got bardic inspiration, by the way.
Yes. I am going to approach the trees and I'm just gonna like ask, like, say out loud and be like, may I have safe passage through your forest to save my friends? And then
Roll a
I'll-
nature check and add +2 to your regular roll.
I'm like right up behind her, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm basically just like pressed up
Yeah.
against her.
Yes.
Oh,
Except I'm like nearly a
okay.
foot taller than her.
I'm gonna use that inspiration.
You're the +1 of Jasmine. in this.
What? Yeah, because I have -1. Oh, I rolled a 6! Okay. So 13 plus 6 is 19. Plus
That
2
is-
is 21, -1 is 20.
Nice. Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. 19.
Describe your intentions for wanting to go into the forest. What
My-
your
My intention is to find Candle,
Mhm.
escort them out of the forest safely, and to hopefully find Mindel alive and well.
and the forest reopens in front of you in Viz's steps to the very same direction, it seems.
Okay. May I
I
bring
want-
my friend with me? She's here to help.
You don't see any clear answer from the trees. I need Jadzia, if you want to tailgate Jasmine into the woods, I need you to make a stealth check.
still.
Yes.
Guidance?
I've already rolled. I've already
You can-
seen it.
Yeah, but you haven't told me the result, so it's fine. So
Mm.
you can add a d4.
Oh, joy!
Yes.
So I rolled a 4,
Oh my god, fuck you.
plus 1, and then
It's
plus
not-
another 1. 6!
No. Are we gonna have to leave you behind?
For a while. this plan seems to work.
Oh no.
This leads the party, excited that the forest is opening up, kind of almost leading you away from dangers. Every now and then when you hear something moving in the forest, the path suddenly changes and takes a curve, and it returns to the original direction. This happens with you also, Jasmine. So, for a moment, here and there, you're not on the same path, but they reconvene into one.
Mm-hmm.
When suddenly, Jatsia, there's a route that you didn't know this.
Oh, fuck.
And very much like in the graveyard that you were in the ancient graveyard, you find yourself amongst the mud of the forest floor. And there is like a loud echo of your sudden yell when you are surprised by the impact.
Viz does not stop.
Biz, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying. Viz just keeps going. Following the path.
You are not a team player. You're pissing me off.
I don't know if this is in character or not.
No, this is not a game.
Thank you for clarifying. This you continue moving, and suddenly there's like a pocket of open forest, Jasmine, where you two are, and there's no clear path ahead, and Viz gets covered by the trees as they fall back in place as they continue their journey.
Okay, well, I guess Viz is going to fight every danger by themselves because they didn't want to wait for us.
Listen, in my defense, A, Viz is not very happy with Jadzia at the moment. And B, they knew you were walking together. They figured, you'll be fine. They aren't, worried.
Yeah,
you've been
this
following
roll,
them, but...
roll a perception check.
Okay. They will find their friend. I got a 2 plus 4. This is a 6.
You don't even know this, that Jadzia fell and yelled out. Yeah, you're so focused on finding Candle. You don't notice anything else, either.
Yeah.
That might have been there to be noticed.
You know what, fair enough.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn... I'm assuming I'm just, in a big cleared circle.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn around and try and find Jadzia.
Well, they are.
I would have
there
probably
with
fallen
you.
into you, to be fair. You would
Yeah,
have felt me
You
go down.
you are on the same clearing currently, but you don't have no visual of this.
Okay.
And then there is a very, very low voice. I see that you brought someone with you.
Yes, I did.
Can I hear this or not? Is this just in
Yes.
my head? Oh,
It's a very low, kinda dry, timber-esque.
I kind of stand to attention and I'm like,
I see no point in lying. I brought my friend Jadzia.
They do not know how to appreciate the order of old things.
How can I teach
do
them?
not prefer them here.
Is there anything that I can do to amend that? Anything we can do to prove ourselves to you?
There is an ancient ruin of a civilization in the deepest depth of the forest.
we were
The
there
land
sideways.
is corrupt by the ungods that once gathered there. Slay the keeper of the temple, so that we can reclaim what once was ours.
I mean, that sounds great. We're going there anyway.
Is that what Jadzia says?
Mm-hmm.
The path opens in front of you. Your intentions are in line with the forest now.
I run.
Okay,
You see the back of Biz way ahead.
I will bow my head in thanks and hurry
Once you
along.
raise your head from the bow, you can see that on one of the older and like bigger trees that is on the side of the clearing, there is a pair of completely yellow eyes. That there
What does that mean?
at the tree trunk there are
Uh-huh.
eyes.
It
The
has-
tree has eyes.
It has a face, Cody.
The tree
Yes.
has a face.
Cool.
And it's
Cool. Cool, she says.
I mean, we already knew the trees were alive, so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, it's got a face.
Okay, what does the tree say?
the half demon that you have brought here. There is darkness that follows them. We've seen the darkness here. We do not want the darkness here either. And then the face disappears from the
Okay.
side of the tree.
Thank you for making an exception. We will do our best to do right by you.
And then you can see that you're as far behind from Jutsi and Vince.
That is not important to me right now. I want,
Yeah.
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 Things have taken a higher priority. I want to appease the forest.
Jutsi, you do not hear this conversation since you said that you would sprint after Viz. And Viz, suddenly there's a very, very, panting and exhausted Jutsi, who has some mud across her face, right
I do
behind
not
you.
stop at the speed I was going. I
Ooh.
am just walking.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna look back. Okay. I'm gonna wait for Yaz.
Okay. I will hastily speed walk.
You know this, Jazz, that there are more birds around you now. There seems to be a lot of trees that have very green leaves when you walk by. Some flowers even bloom.
Oh, okay. Are any of the flowers what Dream mentioned?
Make an investigation check.
Fuck. Okay, I want to be very clear that I'm not picking any. I just want to look.
You still have Bardic
Investigation.
Inspiration as well.
No, I don't.
You do, because you had DM's Inspiration and Bardic.
I used yours.
Okay. You still have DM. It's the same thing.
Investigation 11.
You do see some
Okay.
right in here, yes.
Okay.
And eventually, Jasmine catches up to the rest of the party.
I wanna ask the forest. Am I allowed to pick these? They're for a dear friend of mine. You can say no. It's
All
okay.
flowers except one close up.
Is that like an invitation?
Pick one, yes.
Okay, I will pick a flower and say thank you.
The other flowers open up again.
Okay, let's keep
And-
moving.
Yes. And now, for those who are changing the music for players,
Ooh!
you can change to the second music.
Ep-
This
oh,
forest is, by the way, dim. Like, you are walking in a dusk light.
oh, this is ominous.
Do you guys have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, do I? Where would that be under?
Uh,
Yes, I do.
Um,
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yes.
I do not. I have.
well, you've got a glowing pouch, so.
I do have the light.
So you're
Is
fine.
it still? Hang on. Is it still dark
This is
in the
still
woods
half
after the path opened up, or is it just
Yes. This
outside
forest
of
is
the path?
the path is also like dimly lit. So it's like, those late afternoon hours when you cannot no longer see the sun, but there's still enough light to be able to see.
Yeah.
But the colors start to turn grayish. That lighting is the lighting that this forest has. And there seems to be a permanent fog, like permeating from the under
That's fair.
of the trees.
If I was in a bunch of woods and I didn't want visitors, that's how I'd make it look. So
All I can think of is like, from the Twilight Forest. The forest, like, with all the
What, from
dark-
Minecraft?
Yeah. You know that black we played with?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I'm
Anyway.
not rocking with this music. It's scary.
Ominous. Let's keep going.
Yes. Suddenly, as you walk further and further, the trees start to dwindle. The vegetation turns from flowers and bushes to mushrooms. And this
Ooh.
weird foliage that has this kind of like mucus-esque feel to it.
Do I recognize any of these?
You can roll a survival check.
I'm
Hold
good
on.
at that. I'm not using this dice. I'm going to... I still can't find my green one and I'm upset. I got not good number.
What did you get?
11.
Don't recognize any of them.
Crazy.
What
I
What
found
are
my
we
green
rolling
one.
to recognize?
Nothing.
Or what were they doing?
Mushrooms.
Oh,
Mushrooms.
I found my green one. It was in dice jail because I rolled a 2 on it earlier.
Oh,
Ah.
we need like a dice jail button that we can press, and then there's like a huge dice jail, like a screen. Or sound effect that happens. Anyway,
You mind just
You
whilst
can
we're walking along, I want to have
Yeah.
a kind of held back chat with Yaz.
Okay.
I've been meaning to ask you something, and it's not exactly an easy question, but I feel like going forward it might come into play. Before the heist attempt at the camp, you'd never killed anyone before, have you? You've never-
Had I ever killed anyone before?
roll a history check to see if you can recall killing ever anyone
What
before.
the fuck?
Well, my history is mine. I don't know. 13.
You're unsure.
Yes? Question mark?
When
As far as I can remember. Why?
When we came back, something had changed. You didn't quite seem right.
Taylor, you're pissing me off.
This is a roleplay.
It's just, I know that look, and this could get dirty, and I just want to make sure that you're okay moving forward, because people and things may come in the way of Candle, and you're probably gonna find Mindle's body, and I don't want to see you clock out.
Well, I obviously, would prefer not to kill anyone, but you don't always get what we want.
You're okay though. This morning you running around all over the place and then acting like nothing's happened. It's just, I just want to make sure you're safe.
Safe is a relative word.
You're telling me. Are you okay?
Fine for now. Hopefully it'll stay that way.
Just gonna smile at her and then carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Is you leading the journey while these two discuss. You kind of hear a word here and there, but like they left you out of the conversation again.
Yeah, why are you not including
Don't sow seeds of doubt into Viz's mind, DM. What the fuck?
No, that is just the thing that I've noticed.
This does not care. They just want to find their friend.
Yes, no worries. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Well, I found my green dice, but I don't know if I want to use it now, but I'm going to because I live on the edge. No, I don't, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
And yes,
Okay.
Sorry.
Perception?
Yes.
I'm good at that. 18.
Nice.
Out of dice.
As you are walking and the path is opening before you, you notice a creature on the path.
What kind
First, you first think that they are a deer.
Okay.
Because you can see their antlers first.
Okay.
But their figure does not resemble that of a deer.
I'm probably gonna slow down, kind of stick my hand out, and be like, "Hey,
Like the mom and the
They have
driver's
their,
seat.
like, there's some similarity to deer, but also to a cat.
a cat."
Very tall, like, very skinny cat with antlers
it-
on top of
Do
their
I
head.
recognize it as anything?
Roll an Arcana check for me.
Oh no, I don't think. I
And I would say that also Jasmine and Jetsia, now that this has stopped you guys.
Oh,
What am I
oh,
rolling?
no.
can.
Arcana,
That's a
yes.
good roll. I got.
I barely know
19.
her.
Stealth and
Oh,
21.
17.
Okay,
Well,
you
18
all,
minus
for
1.
some reason, all of you have read about this creature. What do you have in
I
front
can't
of you?
read. I probably heard about
Heard
it.
tales of this creature.
Can you actually not read?
I'm barely.
Okay.
I'm borderline illiterate.
That's
Fucking
really
brilliant.
funny. Continue.
The creature in front of you is known as the Fey Stag.
Oh, it's
The
a
what?
Fae.
Fey
Man, I really
Stag.
wish I picked up Sylvan.
Face
The cre-
stack.
Stag, like a male
Stag.
deer.
I can't
Yeah.
hear.
No worries, I'm not also a native English speaker, so
You're
so
doing
we will
amazing.
send it. Anyway, what you guys have all heard from face stags are that they are creatures that dwell in the realm of the face, and sometimes when the realms are close enough to each other, they traverse this world. But they are only drawn to powerful magical artifacts and places of magical power. So they are usually a sign of something, ancient. Some powerful items or powerful places of spellcasting being close by. Some are able to tame them or make them companions, since they're quite intellectual creatures, to help them locate magical items and artifacts, and that is what they have been sometimes used for in the past. They're large enough where you could technically ride them.
Are they generally hostile to outsiders?
They are uncaring, mostly.
Okay. I'm
Um,
going to.
yeah.
Are we all in a line
Slow-
at this point, or is like me and Yaz still?
I like
back
to
a bit?
imagine that.
I imagine that
It's
you
like-
can walk like two persons next to one another, because the path is
Once-
quite wide open now that you're walking in a closer knit group. Yeah.
Once I stopped them for a second and seen it and realized what it is, and especially once I realized they aren't generally hostile, I'm gonna slowly start just casually walking along,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but I'm not gonna focus on it. I'm just gonna act casual, I'm just walking through the woods.
Okay. Make an animal handling check.
Ooh, can I do it
I
too?
can't remember if I'm good at this or not.
Yes, you can do it too if you're following Viz's lead.
Okay, this time I'm not gonna roll shitty because I have a +4 to animal handling. Ooh, 18.
14.
Nice.
Well, that's not bad.
15 minus 1.
18.
Nice. So both Viz and Jasmine, you both take this very gentle demeanor about yourselves, and you
Oh, no.
are able to approach the creature without spooking it. It's kind of there, looking you guys over.
I'll look
Can I-
at it and kind of nod, kind of respectfully, and then just keep
Yeah.
on my merry way.
It bows back with very fanciful manner. And
Can I ask it a question?
yeah,
Okay.
in what language are you speaking?
I don't know Sylvan, although I wish I did. I'm gonna try Celestial,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask, Is there anything of interest around here? We're looking for a powerful artifact to save a friend. Because that's what we're doing, right? I'm not trying to lie.
We're trying to find Candle, but like
Yeah, and find a friend.
the
I
artifact is what
suspect is near the
Candle the
artifact.
Candle was.
We're
searching
trying to
for.
find Candle, who was looking for a power artifact.
Yes, there are like stages.
Layers.
Layers.
I want to like. Hopefully, it came out better than what I said.
The creature kind of ignores your words. It looks at you, makes a kind of a whinnying sound of a sort.
Like it doesn't understand me.
Like it does, but
Oh.
it doesn't
Care.
answer. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Its eyes lock on Viz, and then Jetsia, and it looks like it's pondering between you two.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
Speaking
once
to-
I've passed it and I've like nodded to it and it's nodded back, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop
Okay.
for chit chat.
I'm gonna
Yes.
speak into its mind.
Oh,
Okay.
I
I'm.
feel
What are
bad
you going
idea.
to say?
I'm sorry we encroached upon your space. We're gonna move along now.
And can they reply?
No.
Remind me.
They understand the idea of what I am saying to them.
Mhm.
As long as it understands at least one language and I can see it, but it can't speak back. As far as I know, it doesn't
Okay.
say that it can speak back.
Okay.
Uh,
Once you
yeah.
go past, it lets you go past, but it follows you few feet behind.
Just
Cool.
gonna let it.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Everyone.
Yes.
Oh wait, I forgot I got a -1. 18.
Oh, that's really
My
bad.
my die.
I got 7.
Okay.
Insight.
Mhm.
48.
21.
Nice. It is following Jetsia and it's interested in Jetsia. You manage to gather that it has been summoned here. It's like, since they have like a sense of where magical artifacts are, it came here because Jetsia has something that has drawn its interest.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And Viz doesn't notice a thing, 'cause I rolled a 7.
Yeah,
So I
like,
do I
it's
get
following us.
do I
A
kind of
dumb
get that
animal.
idea as well? I got 18, or is that not
Yes,
high enough?
so, like-
Okay.
Like, oh, is it following me? Perhaps it's following me. But like, you don't quite grasp it as well as
I'm gonna-
Jasmine does.
Stop. Is it looking
anim-
at a certain part of my body?
You already rolled insight check, unfortunately, so you cannot
I can't
gather
tell,
that
okay.
information. Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna-
Jasmine, you do know this. Wherever you're keeping the coin, that's your darling.
That's what I was worried about. I was
Its
really hoping
eyes-
that was going to be the boots. Okay.
Its eyes are locked on the thing,
Alright.
like one of the pockets of Jadzia.
Yeah, it's
there.
like along my. It's in my, like.
Yeah.
Trouser pocket.
Okay. I'm gonna very nonchalantly like step in between the two of them while we're walking.
The creature
like-
like does like this to see past you.
That's so
Um,
cute.
This you can see this, and you just think that the animal is being, silly and cute.
I'm just like a weird fey deer, whatever, it's following us.
I
It
can't
starts
give it.
to go
It always
back.
comes back. I can't get rid of it.
It
I'm
starts to walk past Jasmine to get to Jadzia.
Oh.
If I reach my hand out to try and pet it, does it let me?
It bites your hand. No.
It doesn't bite your hand. It is a cat with like the portions of a deer. To remind
Does
you.
it like dodge?
It allows you to touch it, but its ear is twitching in an irritated manner.
Okay, I'm just gonna like very gently stroke the side of its face, and then I'm gonna turn back round and keep walking.
It follows.
Of course, it fucking does. Why wouldn't it? I wanna
I guess
going forward. I wanna keep an eye on the tree line and see if any more turn up.
Yeah. You can all make a perception check to see if any more are here.
Oh. I don't know if that's cocked or not.
16.
I don't know
Oh,
if
that's
cocked.
trash.
I don't think it is. Okay.
You're trash.
Natural
Yeah.
20,
I
but
got an
perception, so
eight.
minus
Too.
1, so 19.
But it's
I
a
got-
natural 20. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that means... What did you get, Jasmine, again?
16.
Okay, so all of you know those, that some of the branches that you thought were branches are actually antlers. And there's maybe 5 or 6 of them, like, somewhere around you. Curious, following you around.
Let's just keep walking.
But this one is, like, brave enough to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pick up speed a little bit? Not
Yeah.
not like breaking out into a run, just like that. You know that half in between. Like you've got to get somewhere quick, but you're not speed walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're trotting.
I'm trotting.
Yes.
I'm
and
having
the
a canter.
creature, and the creature trots
Fuck.
at your pace. It's not
Let's just-
being hostile at all. It's just following.
I know, but this could be dangerous because
Now it's
reasons.
obvious for you two, Viz, that the creature is like somehow keen on Jadzia.
Let's just keep walking. It's just curious.
Until
Oh.
Jadzia
Oh.
goes past Viz, and suddenly the creature stops and starts staring at Viz.
It can stare at me all at once. I do not care. I'm just keep walking.
And
Let
now
it-
it's Viz.
Okay, you can follow me. I don't care.
And since you rolled so high, Jasmine, it's staring at the bracelet.
Oh, that's so funny. I think it just likes
Do I
us,
notice?
guys.
Do I notice that it's? I probably can't. I rolled an 8, but do I notice that it's staring at my bracelet?
Shadi, I'm surprised you know it's there.
I'll let Retro roll insight again because this is now something that is on you, so it should be like
Alright. I'm okay at
easier.
insight. Dice, I will send you back to jail. That was a very good threat. That worked out well for me. I got a 19 plus 2. That is
21.
right. You said insight? Yeah, that's
Yes.
plus 2. 21, yeah.
it is staring at the bracelet.
Okay.
And you can notice that some of its fur is kind of standing up on end.
Ooh.
As
I'm
it
gonna just kind of cross my arms so the bracelet is under the other like this and just keep walking.
The creature looks you in the eye and makes a motion of like follow with its head and starts running out along the path that the forest is opening up.
Okay, let's keep moving.
I'll
I
keep
will
up.
run after it.
I'll keep up with it as long as it stays on the path. I'm not moving off the path.
You all, keep pace.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's wise for Jessie not to get left behind with so many other creatures like that. Here.
Mhm.
So you follow the creature through this more sickly part of the forest. And suddenly there's an opening where the creature springs to. And you can see stonework ahead.
Ooh.
And the creature is kind of watching behind. Like waiting for you to catch up to it.
Can I check to see if there's anything other than the deer by the?
Your
'Cause
passive perception is high enough. You don't see any immediate danger.
Okay.
Um,
Is this where the path ends? Like this looks like where the path was
yeah,
leading?
yes, like the tree line ends where the creature stands now.
I'll keep going.
Once you reach the edge of the tree line, you notice that you are on a round opening in the forest, and there is some kind of a ruins of very, very light stone, almost white marble-esque stone that has crumbled down. High towers, these round glass roofs with like very intricate symbolism, and a gateway that is partially broken, but there's still the top section is still holding up, even though the stones on the other side have fallen down. And there is a shining symbol of this temple. It is a round golden plate with a sharp-edged corona of a sun around it.
any sign of a hyena.
Is it?
It is it's very familiar symbol to some of you.
Who's some of me? Or some of us? Not me, I'm assuming.
Is there any writing on the around anything?
Yes, there is a very familiar sentence that is written in
Fuck no.
common.
What does it say?
What's it written in?
Common.
Common?
For
Okay.
all things pure and good under the sun.
Wait,
And
Guys,
just to clarify,
Cody's
this is
stupid.
the
Cody doesn't
same
understand
sun
it. Can
that's
you
on
explain
my
it in
bracelet.
stupid terms?
You are talking on top of each other for now. First, Cody, say what you were asking, and then
I said Cody's stupid and doesn't remember. Can you explain it in simpler terms because I'm
You-
dumb?
I don't doubt.
Where do
you'd
I
know what
recognize
I
this
doubt
from?
you'd know what it
that
is.
symbol. That symbol doesn't mean anything for your character, unfortunately.
That's okay.
It's some kind of a sun. It's not similar to your holy symbol.
Yeah. And the
bit-
writing in common doesn't mean anything to me either.
No,
What a fancy
you've
phrase.
heard. Yeah, what a fancy phrase. I want Viz to roll a religion check right here.
Oh man,
Yes.
I'm
You guys are gonna
Not
bond over shared
terrible.
trauma. This is so exciting.
trauma bonding with the homies. That's terrible. 8.
Well, you managed to recognize that the symbol is similar than what you have on your bracelet, but you have
Similar
no.
or the same?
This sun is the exact same,
The sun is okay.
but you have no idea what this religion is.
Okay. Is it? Do I recognize the phrase? Maybe from before.
No, your roll was so low, unfortunately. I want Taylor. Tell me, how well is Jetsia keeping a straight face right now?
Oh, let's roll. I'm just gonna roll deception.
Yeah,
Is it beating my passive insight?
the DC is 16.
9 plus
Okay.
5, 14.
Jetsia has grown pale.
She's now like a lilac instead of lavender.
Yes, I fucking love that. Like, yes. And they kind of like you were like kind of energetic going through the forest and like having the goal, and now it feels like all the life force has drained from Jetsia.
Looking
In front of
around,
these
there's
rooms.
no people here. There's no
No,
like suits of
nothing
armor.
moving that you can see. Yeah. This is a ruins of some sorts, but there is a symbol that is.
Where's the deer at this point?
It's like at the edge of the forest where you guys are, and it's looking at you, and it's looking at the symbol, and you,
Yeah.
and the symbol.
And me and just disinterested.
I'm gonna just approach cautiously, slowly.
I don't know if going in here's viable.
It's our
Thing
only
for you.
option.
I think that Yaz, you should go in first.
Okay, I'll walk in. I don't know.
I'll follow.
Do you stop Viz or
Yeah.
no?
I'm not gonna let you.
I'm not gonna like. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm not very happy with you right now. I'm not gonna let you I'm not gonna let you tell me what to do at this point.
I'm
Okay,
not going
so-
to aggressively stop them. I'm
Just
just
kinda
going
like
to put
reach
my
it-
hand
reach
out
over
in
it.
front and just please
Mm-hmm.
wait.
Jasmine?
Yes.
I'll wait
Again,
first.
pale and scared.
I'll take a couple steps, but I won't enter. I'll like hang back. I just wanna
Okay.
get closer.
Jasmine, you walk closer, and it's just walking. There is this unnerving feeling that you have.
Okay.
Viz, as soon as you step over the edge of the forest, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
It's
never
a
mind.
good day to be a believer of God.
Oh no! You said Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
You sure we can't make that a dexterity?
Stacy, you can't
No.
make everything dexterity.
That's what I'm good at. 7.
Oh no.
Don't make that face at me.
Viz disintegrates Thanos style.
The moment Viz's feet touch the ground beyond the edge of the forest, suddenly there is this sizzling sound. As all the invisible tattoos that were all over your skin before
Oh fuck!
suddenly start to shine light and burst into a small flame.
Oh my
Can I try and pull her back?
You can try to do that, but there is damage that happens at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's 9 points of fire damage.
No!
And the tattoos start to burn your skin. But Jatsia pulls you out. Make a dexterity check for me, Jatsia, to see how quick you are.
Oh man, I think about me. I'm about to think.
Dexterity check 11.
Y'all!
11.
Stop making these impulsive decisions.
Well, it's not the fanciest roll, but you managed to pull them out. You don't take any extra damage because someone pulled you out, and you didn't go too far in.
You said 8,
9 fire
9.
damage.
9. I can't.
9 fire damage, yes.
I can
And the burning fades, like the constant fire that are those tattoos on your skin. The tattoos fade away again, but there are burnt marks on your skin, on the shape of the tattoos now,
Okay.
and it hurts like hell.
I'm going to take a couple steps back into the wood.
Alright, before we go any further,
And I'm gonna look
I'm
at the
going-
deer like, what the fuck, man?
I'm going to cast Bless. You get, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add the number. So everyone gets it, including me, because I get to pick 3 people.
Yeah.
And... And... Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
How long does it last?
It lasts, I think, like a minute.
Yeah. I mean, so, right now, Jatsia, you have just pulled out this, whose skin is sizzling, and you can kind of smell the burnt flesh on some parts.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Maybe I should have waited to cast that. Sorry, y'all.
No worries.
Yes,
Jasmine,
yes,
you're
yes.
just
Come
fine.
back.
I don't want to move.
No, Yaz, trust me, you're fine. Come here.
Okay, I will come back.
And you walk towards the edge of the forest. And you're fine.
I'm staring at the
Jesus
deer at
Lord.
this point and like, dude.
The deer is staring at you, and the symbol and you.
I'm gonna. Oh fuck. This is gonna be bad if this doesn't work. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Yes?
I'm going to fucking put quite a lot of pressure on the back of my neck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a step forward.
Make a
Then you-
religion check for me.
Okay, cool. Ooh, baby! That is a 19 plus 4, 23.
You take a step forward, outside the forest edge. And there is no burst of pain. There is the so familiar lulling feeling of feeling,
Yeah.
content with things. You can feel your own will kind of numbing in your mind. Do you continue forward or do you step back?
I'm gonna put out the coin. I'm not moving. I am facing the temple away from everyone else. I'm gonna pull out the coin.
Okay. What do you ask the coin?
Is
By the way,
Candle-
the bay creature looks at the coin when it comes out, like, whoa.
What language are you asking it in?
Abyssal
Abyssal.
I was gonna say.
is. I need to word this carefully. Do we have to enter the temple?
The answer to that is no. And roll insight.
15 minus 1, 14. I don't remember what the DC is. I think it's 13?
You trust a coin. It's 16.
Fuck.
You trust a coin.
Well, I'm just gonna go in anyway since
I'm
we're
gonna-
not getting anywhere.
Okay, but whilst that, I'm gonna speak into the deer's mind again. Is our friend inside?
What's the deer gonna know? It's a deer cat thing.
You don't know I'm doing this, so there is no visual representation that I am doing this.
Well, I know.
The face sag looks at Jetsia very curiously and at the coin and starts to walk around the building a bit. And there is
Is
one.
the deer stepping inside the clearing?
It's
without getting-
staying outside, like the perimeter of, like
Okay.
the non-existent outer wall that has crumbled down now. And it kind of walks around to the right side, where you
Fuck, it's too late.
are looking. And once it reaches the closest tower, that is at the side of this kind of round-esque building, it looks up to the tower and back at Jetsia.
Is it attached to the temple, or is it?
Yeah, it is attached to the temple. The temple used to have like multiple towers, like small towers, not too, like I would say, 50 feet high, maybe towers. Not too large towers. You know where the points of the sun at the outer corona would be. There used to be a tower at each point, but only 3 of them are standing, and the stack stops close to the closest one. Looks
Okay, I'm-
intently there and looks
I
at
think
you guys.
Candle's in that tower.
Okay, I'm walking there since none of you can walk in to the clearing
I'm
without
f-
getting
I'm
hurt.
fine.
I'm just. Are you?
Yeah.
I'm just walking anyway.
Are you
While
guys-
this is going on, since I have a herbalism kit and I am proficient on the herbalism kit, can I make something to help, like anything for burns that I might know how to make?
roll a nature check for me, please. Or this would be, yeah. Let's go with nature since your
Taking I'm
background.
better at medicine.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, you managed to find some herbs that help with the pain.
Putting that.
Did we
So-
remember to pick up any healing potions? I genuinely don't
I
remember.
have mine. I
think we forgot to buy them because we got distracted by the drugs.
yeah.
I was trying to like give a hint when I mentioned Mindle buying some from the grandma.
Fuck.
But
I've still got my question mark one, so worst case scenario, I'm taking that. And we get to
it's,
see what happens.
it's easing the
Okay.
pain, and I'd say in half an hour it would like give you back hit points, but it will take half an hour for the herbs to take an effect.
Okay.
Can I just walk to the tower that the stag is in front of?
Yes.
Are there windows, or is it like a Rapunzel tower?
The tower doesn't have any windows until the very top. That seems to be partially open. It's like this. How would you say it? like you have those pavilions in gardens, like mini
Mhm.
pavilion-esque thing on top of the.
Oh, like a balcony?
Yeah, but like it's the whole top of the tower with like a roof on top.
I'm gonna follow the stag around and just
Yeah.
as an experiment, I'm gonna like stick my hand out above the ground, like where it would have burned me, but I'm not gonna touch it. I'm testing on it because I don't know what's going on.
You take
These-
points of fire damage.
How many?
Because
6?
How
having
many?
6.
6. You rolled the
Another
highest.
6?
Yes, because
Oh.
as soon as your hand goes over the forest edge, the twos flare up again and start to burn you.
I'm
Great.
dead.
Is there?
Let's continue with Jasmine for a bit.
Okay.
So Jasmine,
Yeah.
you walk up to the tower. You notice that there is no like outer stairs, so the stairs to the tower must be inside in the temple. Make a religion check for me.
10.
10.
No, it's +1. Oh, 12.
12. Okay.
I thought it
That
was
makes
-1.
sense, honey. You've
I've been
heard of
proficient.
legends of a god that was named the sun god after Labilus took their
Mhm.
forever rest. That is very judgmental. That is, alignment terms, lawful neutral. Law comes before anything.
Mhm.
And you have this sense of deep, deep sorrow. And this place feels wrong to you. But you're okay to walk these lands.
Okay. Is the tower made out of cobblestone?
It's made of white, like cobble-esque stone.
Okay.
But it's very, very like white and shiny and pure. But like ruins, so it is somewhat overgrown. There's some vines at the side of the tower.
Okay. Does it look like I could climb it?
You may always try. It might be possible.
And how high is
50 feet. It's
50?
top of the. So it's at 45 feet as is the the balcony railing
Okay.
thing up top.
Oh, I just got to the point in the music where there's bugs flying around. It gets me every time. Okay, and can I infer that if I were to, how far would I have to walk into the temple to get to the tower?
The temple is about maybe 40, 50 feet wide.
Mhm.
Cross section of the circle. You don't know how complex it is indoors. It might be just like a little detour. It might be that there's a labyrinth in there and you need to find your way.
Okay. I want to go peek in the front door. See what's in
All
there.
right. What is Jensia doing currently?
Viz.
Mm-hmm.
Candle. What race is he? This could genuinely save his life.
Gnome, right?
No, Mindle's gnome.
Oh, fuck.
What do I say?
The truth?
He'll be held to the same standard as me.
Okay. Right. I wanna look around. Are there any ever burning torches? Are there any sources of light? Anything that is projecting or could be projecting onto the clearing?
You need to explain your intention a bit more than that.
I want to see if there is like a replica of the second sun that is stopping impure things from entering this field. Or anything of the sort. I will detect magic and look around.
You don't need to do detect magic. You look around. There is no second sun per se, but at the third tower that is still standing, that is at the opposite side of the temple, there is an kind of an glass orb or something that is emitting dim light at the end of it. But more importantly, the bracelet on Viz's arm is kinda every now and then glimmering.
Shit. Okay.
Jasmine,
Mm-hmm.
you enter the doorway to the temple.
I don't want to walk in yet. I just
Yeah.
want to stand
What
in
you
front of it.
see indoors is that there's this outer ring of walls and some kind of an inner chamber. So it would be, quite easy probably to find the stairs to the tower.
No one's in there.
There is a creature in the inner chamber.
What sort of creature are we talking about?
Humanoid-esque, but with long legs and arms. The skin is completely black. And the shape of the skull is abnormal. It's like far, far away in the distance, and you had dark vision, so you can see it. But like,
Okay.
there's a creature there.
And I don't like recognize what it is.
It's not human, or it's humanoid-esque, but it's not human.
What's it doing?
It's, you know, picking something, like picking at something.
Oh no. Oh no.
Don't go there yet. Don't go there yet.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
I'm trying to think of what to do.
The creature hasn't noticed you, so
Yeah.
if you want to back away to your friends, you can do that.
Oh, do I want to do that?
That is the question. Meanwhile, your hand is burned to black and scarred.
Whack.
What do you do?
Well, I've already tried just so much as being in that space, and it did not end up well. Looks at my 13 health. I'm just going to. What am I gonna do? Oh God.
I want to know what this thing is.
I want to know where my friend is. I'm skirt. Can I like skirt around the edges, and if there's
Yep.
any like windows into the towers or any way that I can see into anything, and just
Well, you
look?
don't see into any of the towers, but as you walk closer, you also notice the orb that is on top of one of the towers. That is softly glowing light. This kind of ominous light.
Is it?
It's on a pedestal, like placed on a pedestal on top of the tower.
I have a request.
I have
Yes?
a question for the DM. You go first, Taylor.
I wanna. There's two things that I can do, and the thing that I want to do, I would probably do in this situation because I don't know there's a creature inside.
Wait. Oh shit.
But it's really loud. but
Before
also-
before you do that, what did the? I just wanna, because I already forgot. What did the trees say about like the temple? What do they want us to do there?
Slay the temple guardian.
Okay.
We've got to kill this thing. However, I'd prefer to get the jump on it. I can't talk about this out. I need to either cover or get rid of that orb.
Are you saying this to anyone?
I'm saying it under my breath.
Can I hear this?
I doubt it.
Roll perception check this
Okay.
if you hear it, because like you are a team. Let's hope for teamwork then. Duh.
Yeah, if I can hear this, if I hear this, I have an idea. That might work.
You know what? Fuck it. This
Can
is
I-
probably going to hurt me. I'm going
I
to. I'm going to fly.
This rolled
Oh.
for perception. So
Perception.
let's-
And I'm good at this, and I rolled well. I got 21.
I would prefer that you guys don't needlessly hurt yourself.
I I don't know how this is gonna turn out,
Okay,
but did I
Okay.
hear that?
yes, you heard the gist of it.
Okay, whenever you said that after I've seen the orb, I'm like, I can shoot it.
No. Don't.
Why not?
Because it might break and then explode, and then everything will go very poorly. I'm gonna activate the boots, and I'm gonna fly up to it.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Jasmine will make a stealth roll, and then we will see how this goes. You have lost vision of all your party members since they are at the other side of the temple
Yep.
right now. So let's see if you can manage to stay hidden from the creature when your friends are not paying attention to you.
Okay.
Stealth.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Remember,
I'm running
you're
through the
blessed.
motions in my head about what I want to do. Because, like, my first thought was, like, to try and communicate with this thing, and that's why I asked if we're supposed to kill it. Because if we do, or because if we're supposed to, stealth is 15. But,
They didn't say to kill. They wanted you to banish the creature.
well, Shadi, I don't have banishment. So
You're-
I'm not that level
You're
yet.
blessed as well. You have a D4.
Yeah.
For stealth.
Oh, I
You-
feel like it's been more than a minute.
Minute has
Ah,
passed.
fuck.
Yeah. And it's for attack rolls and saving throws. I can't just add
Yeah.
it.
So what was your
Wow.
stealth?
15.
Okay. It doesn't notice you as of yet. Jetsu, you start to fly towards the orb.
I wanna-
it's
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically walking through the air with these boots, and it's a fantasy feeling. You've never flown before, and you walk to the tower. You get right next to the orb.
I want
What do you
to take my cape. I want to try and just put it over the orb to start with. I want to.
Okay.
I want to cover it.
Roll a religion check for me.
Oh shit!
Oh, I hate it when the flies buzz. It makes it so
I'm sorry.
uncomfortable.
+4.
No, it's fine. It adds to it. I just take bugs.
11.
What is the total? You remember that members of the True Faith are able to deactivate the effect of the sun temporarily if it is needed to take prisoners in to any of the buildings so that they don't perish at the sight of the second sun.
Well, I'm not a member of the True Faith, so I don't know how to do that. I didn't get that far.
Interesting. I want to do something.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't want to attack first because last time I attacked first, everything went wrong. For me. So, I think I'm gonna walk back to the group. Fucking Jetsy's in the air. Like, I'll walk back to Viz and...
So, this you've seen Jetsia walk up to the orb. Like, through the air with the boots. Like, walking up the stairs. You know, the dance moves you can do with those things.
I'm just kind of like, what?
Yeah.
I could shoot it, whatever.
I want to relay what I saw in the temple. It's like a misshapen blackened
Yeah.
creature or something.
Do I recognize the description of this thing?
No, you wouldn't.
Man.
I want to take one look at Viz's hand. Can I try and infer that? Because like their hand is like blackened, right?
Yeah, with soot and, like, bad burns.
Is it similar
smells
to the
great.
skin? Is it similar to the skin of the creature in the temple?
Yes.
Okay. So can I infer that it's just someone who walked in and maybe got like overtaken by whatever the fuck is up with this creepy ass place?
You might come to that conclusion.
Okay.
I'm leaving the orb alone. I'm coming back down.
Yes.
Okay,
You're
I'll
walking
relay.
down the steps.
Yeah.
I will also relay that information to Jadzia, and that I think it's someone that has, you know, been burned and misshapen. Because you said that like the head was like a different shape or something, or like humanoid.
Yes, it's humanoid-esque, but lanky, and the head is kind of caved in somewhat.
Okay,
I would
that
describe
doesn't
it.
ring any bells.
No, it doesn't. Like, caved in the jaw. You can make like history check, everyone, to see if you have ever met this creature, but the DC is super high.
History. The highest I can
Yeah.
roll is a 19.
Highest I
Oh,
can
can I
roll is
give
a
myself
24.
Can I give myself guidance? You know what? I'll give Jadzia guidance.
Okay, give it to
I
me.
got a 3.
You get a D4,
No.
Jadzia.
Okay, so I rolled 17 plus.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 2 minus 1.
plus 4 and then plus 3, so 17 plus 7, 24.
That is just a DC. Jetsia, you've never... Oh, no, you have encountered this in the deepest halls of,
Yeah.
the people
You
that
know.
you used to know.
Yeah. My pals.
This creature is a spellcaster that is brought insane to the level they are no longer human.
It's a fucking Northic.
Yes, it's a nothing.
That
What?
means nothing to me.
Ah, shit.
Looks up the stats for nothing. No, I won't do that.
Nothics? I have meta knowledge about this, so I can use this.
Yeah.
Nothics are mages who either get focused on their own power to the point where they just go insane or something turns them. They are sneaky fucks. They like mind games and they will fuck with you.
Gaslight, manipulate.
Yeah.
How do we approach this?
They're intelligent. They tend to just either want... They tend to either want more power or to get something from you. However, Viz can't enter the clearing. That's, I'm gonna gesture up to the orb. That is some magic that stopped... What do you know of, Ulminator?
Who?
Ulmanator? Ulminator.
Is that a name?
How do you say it?
I say Omonitor,
Well,
but that is just me as a
what-
Finn. So
Okay, what do you know of Ulmanator? The god.
Is that a name?
It's a god, yeah.
Can I do a...
you can do a religion check again now that you have heard the name, both you and Viz.
Word.
13. Not great. I only have a +1.
And you said, and what is this? History?
Religion.
Religion.
Doesn't matter. 15.
Okay, say your results again because I'm tired. There's some-
14.
14 and 15. You've both heard of this god since his servants run a whole kingdom of Elturel.
Of what?
Elturel.
Kingdom of Elturel. Elturgard. Elturel is the city in there. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is a whole theocracy that worships sun. This you also remember that is one of the official gods they serve in Everesca. One of many. Not the only one. But one of the many. A monitor is known for bringing light and purity and the eye of law everywhere. Where sun can shine, there will be order. Order over good. Order over all.
Anyone have magical darkness they can cast over the fucking orb?
In the city of Elturel, they have a second sun that it stops impure creatures from encroaching on the city. It's a defense mechanism, and sometimes you can overexposure, you can not get hurt by it. I don't think Viz can't come in. I don't want to break
Can't
it.
sit with us.
I can't cover
Why?
it. If it's contained within an orb, for all that I know, breaking the orb will just make it stronger.
Fair point.
On the plus side, Northic can't come out. Not without getting hurt. Unfortunately, you can't go in without getting hurt. and I don't feel great right now.
Okay.
I think
So we need. Do we need to? We need to get into the tower because we're working
wait,
under
hold
these-
on a fucking second. There's a balcony around the top of the tower.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up.
Make another wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom, fuck.
Yeah, since
Hang on,
you're
hang on. Before you do this, I want to ask. So, how could we disable it in any way?
There's a way to disable it. The higher priests had a way of temporarily disabling it to allow for prisoners and things to be brought in for torture, questioning, whatever. They
Okay.
but I
Is there-
don't know how to do it, and I don't
Is there
feel like
any-
calling in any of the high priests around here because points at you, points at me, probably won't go too well.
Fair and valid. Any other way, that we can?
Not that
Disable it?
not that I know of.
no,
Okay.
that you know of.
So our goal is to rescue the person who we are under the assumption of is in the tower.
I asked.
We
the
could do
dear-
that and leave. However, we were asked by the Force to banish this creature, so I feel like it is within bad
I
conscience
wasn't asked.
to not.
The
like that's-
thing is, we still need to leave the forest afterwards, so we probably won't be able to get out of this clearing, which is annoying because Viz can't get into this clearing. So we're going to have to probably go save Candle without Viz, and also
If you bring it outside, I can shoot it. Like
he
that's...
can't. It won't come outside because it will get affected, and from
Okay,
the way
It won't come
Into the-
outside the temple or outside the clearing. If it's
It-
in the clearing, Viz can shoot it.
it won't come into the clearing because I'm suspecting that it's probably built up a tolerance by now, actually, so it can probably come out and be fine. Because otherwise, it probably wouldn't be able to. Blocking the light doesn't stop it. It's not like a torch. You can't snuff it. It is a resonating power. It's
So the only solution is just to kill it.
the orb. Yeah, if I knew.
No, the creature inside.
Oh, we might be able to talk to it. It might be fine. But trying to convince it to leave? I think
How difficult are they to kill?
I mean, it's a mage.
it's
True.
And I don't want to have to kill anything,
they're not
if preferred.
the worst things in the world. It won't be easy.
You can roll, since you have some meta knowledge and some is, Chance's knowledge, roll a survival check for me to see what features of Nothic you can remember.
Yeah, oh, fuck me. I don't remember shit.
Can I
did you
help?
roll?
I rolled a
my
natural
survival?
1. I forget everything.
You can get the help from this. They're like, okay, focus, focus.
Fuck. Okay, that's 16 history,
Yes.
20.
You can remember that Nothics, when angered, they have a rotting gaze that can.
I actually forgot about that one. That one's one that I
Yes.
didn't remember.
So if they are angered, or you have something that they want and you're not willing to give it,
Oh.
they can rot the very flesh of your bones.
You don't want to, or you can't give it.
I'm afraid that it. Like, if I go to talk to him, I'm afraid that it'll want something from me.
I think it definitely will, and it will probably try and take it. And
I.
I have a sneaky suspicion that everyone here probably has something it would want.
I go up
It's a
to the
shame I'd be
deer.
willing to give it
Do you
to
want
mine.
something from me?
And
Does
to
the-
those
Why are you stepping up to the deer? What the fuck?
talking to the deer.
Huh?
Are you talking to the deer?
Yeah, I want to see if the deer are sniffing something on me.
It circles around you a couple of times. And
Mhm.
because it's like almost as tall as you are, like
Yes.
to your shoulder level, it
Mhm.
starts to kind of nip at the direction of your clavicle.
Okay, yeah. So if the deer wants it, the thing inside will probably also want it.
It's got a like sense for these things.
I don't want to take it off. Because then I'll have nothing.
I wouldn't recommend it anyway. I think maybe
There's no easy
Viz, if
solution.
you, and I'm just gonna gesture like opposite to where the entrance to the temple is. If you get round there, me and Yaz can attempt to talk, and then you are in a safe place where you can help if something goes wrong.
Okay.
I would say, since it's almost half, that we will continue next session
Oh.
with our plans how to approach this problem.
We don't have a plan.
Fuck.
It's a
Yeah.
shame I can't walk in.
A lot of stuff has really fucking thrown me off here.
Yes.
I don't know what to do.
I understand
Well-
why you apologized to me at the start now.
So, yeah.
You've made it to the end of the episode. Well done. Now, you must go and follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/notimedidipod. Head on over to patreon.com/notimedidipodcast and submit your pledge. If you do, I will read out your name here. So a big shout out to Eli and Mushi for all of your support on Patreon. The wizard thanks you. Good night.
This is fucking stupid.